From 2014, should I stay or should I go? All organizations need talent to prosper. Jared Haynes is one of the most talented players ever to play for NRL. He had been hampered by playing for a low-ranking club, and he had been short-changed by the ARL not deciding on awarding him the Player of the Year on his own. But he has nothing left to prove, and at 26 years of age, super fit and talented, he has a big future, much bigger than small pond ARL. A bigger organization is the ARU and the case of Kurtley Beale. Beale has done nothing wrong in using social media, but has been imprudent, and that threatens his career. But the ARU is very low at the moment. The coach, Mackenzie, has got the team to play much better than they have without much reward. The way forward is for Beale to play well on the field. A bigger organisation than either ARL or ARU is the New South Wales National Party, whose leader, Andrew Stoner, is stepping aside for family reasons. Stoner has been an excellent leader for the Nationals, leading them in coalition into government in 2011 after 16 years. Stoner could have chosen to help over the Hamidur Rahman issue. He didn't, but he is not an abuser. The Conservative weasel wishes him well. It's the end of the world as we know it. A freak weather occurrence has hit Sydney, a Category 2 cyclone. It is cold and wet, except in nearby Blue Mountains, where it is cold and snowy. Last year, forest fires were proclaimed by AGW hysterics as proof the world is warming to hell. Regardless of the finger of blame, some are suffering, and one hopes that diverted misappropriated funds to AGW alarmist issues don't hamper rescue efforts. The ALP have a policy of making children pay for such things by borrowing unsustainably. But a research paper has been produced that has stunned AGW believers. Carbon dioxide, also known as plant food, is plant food, and plants are absorbing it. A tax designed to reduce carbon dioxide, which ALP leader Shorten calls carbon, would starve plants, but achieve nothing worthwhile. When the left hand does not know what it is doing, Gillard used to be known as an elite policy producer for the ALP. She was said to have a razor-sharp mind as well as an easy manner. And maybe she is easy. She has never crossed paths since she promised to discuss or help on an issue of policy on Sunrise in 2007, but tragically her memory is failing her. She possesses so many other attributes of an elephant, but not her memory. She might have been remembering her rhetoric when criticizing Mr. Howard over Tampa, but she was wrong in fact. She can't recall how she misappropriated money as a lawyer. She also has failed to correctly recall a conference incident in which her pride wasn't really hurt, but she felt it more keenly than an enterprise empath. Maybe her failing memory is policy. It doesn't take much for members of the left to take hurt. They prize victimhood, but the social media effort to ban a Woolworth t-shirt which was marked, "If you don't love it here, you can leave," as well as the Australian flag, is outrageous. It is legitimate for nationalists to be proud, and opposition to nationalism is allowed to say so in a free society, but wrong to silence the nationalists under a false label of racism. In fact, racist bigots have used the expression on people the left wish to protect. A jihadist who is fighting against Australian troops was on disability and had come to Australia as a so-called asylum seeker. It is wrong to call every Muslim a terrorist, but it is also wrong to call every nationalist a bigot. The effort is to gag free speech, and tragically the left are very good at doing that. And so an advert featuring journalist Andrew Bolt among others for a News Corps app makes the left choke. Choices they make. The ANU has chosen to divest itself of profitable funds which activists don't like. The ANU is free to choose as it will, but it should not be rewarded with taxpayer money for making bad ones. A pro-abortion rally prominently displayed a sign calling for others to kill babies. Incitement to kill is not free speech. There are arguments for and against abortion. It is necessary life-saving procedure, but it should not be a lifestyle choice. One abortion advocate risibly claimed she would abort her child on a set, soon date and declared it was her choice. There are alternatives which she failed to list. As tunnel vision on her end listed quality of life excuses, Oscar Pistorius chose to kill his girlfriend on Valentine's Day and possibly to forestall a civil suit, paid blood money to her parents. One hopes he is jailed for a long time.